Welcome to the third video of our Desperados 3 level editing cheats. In this video we will talk about the crazy stuff that you can do with these cheats. The first thing you want to do is block off this path from the left that players in the main game use to make our setup feel different. To do this we're gonna use the code 06113 to add these oil puddles that you might remember from O'Hara Ranch. And now, using the code 06116, we're going to add two of these, burning piles of rubble that hold torches for us that we can use to ignite the oil puddles. Perfect, there we go. Now let's use Cooper to proceed. We're gonna press page down on our keyboard to make him invisible and just lob a torch inside of the oil puddle, and you can see it starts burning, just like in O'Hara Ranch. And don't worry about the AI reacting to the fire, that's not a problem. We're just gonna let everything calm down before we make our hard save afterwards, and then we're good to go and the player will never notice this, because the AI has already reacted to this thing. Now we hover over the area with the cursor to see if it's blocked, and it is, so we're done here. But now that we have created these torch holding things and the player can actually use them later on, why not make a little trap that they can ignite with it? So we're gonna spawn another oil puddle under all these characters you remember from the last video, and the player can now throw a torch in there to burn them all alive. How fun! Now let's shift our attention to that entry point right here. We can see that the poncho we placed before is actually facing her back towards the entrance, so it would be very easy to get in there. But we don't want things to be that easy, so we're gonna use the code 00200 to spawn a chicken. We have quick save before, so we can check if the chicken is actually working, and it is working. So we now just quick load and use the same code to place a bunch of chickens right there. Now after putting something in that's bad for the player, let's put something that's good for the player. How about something that takes out one of these long codes that we've placed in the video before? They're hard to deal with, so why not give the player a hand here? We're going to use the code 00101 to spawn a bull in this location that we can then use to kill the long code. And let's quick save again to see if this actually works and the bull is placed correctly. We can just hold down X, so we don't have to wait so long. It's the normal fast forward feature from the game, but of course you can also use it here. So the long code approaches quickly, he positions himself perfectly in front of the bull. We try it, the long code is getting shred to pieces by the bull, and we're done. We know it works, so we can now quick load. But I mean, this is our own level, so let's get a little crazy here. Why not add a bunch of bulls and sort of create this bull maze? And if you maybe sound the alarm and the guards are running in there, we can just, kill all of them using the bulls. Additionally, we want to block the path that leads through there, because again, it's a path many players use in the main game, and blocking it will make our setup feel unique. Alright, now there's just one thing missing, and that's a win condition, of course. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna use one of the two ways that you can place them. Using the code 06118, we're gonna spawn this little dynamite plunger. And if any player character uses that thing, it's gonna end the mission. But before we do that, we're gonna create our final hard save. This is important. It's gonna be the one that we can share with users later on, and basically it's our level saved all together. And voila, that's it. After Cooper uses the plunger, the mission ends. In our next and final video, we are gonna show you how you can share your creations and load in the creations of others.